Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked, Hyperventilating Gaming Podcast, featuring your seductive, your exclusive, the overwhelming Locarthemanbeast.
Spank me, daddy.
And featuring his leather-clad and zipper-mouth gimp, LobsterDust.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
I had Smash Burger for dinner tonight. Have you ever had Smash Burger?
Yeah.
Mediocre at best, but
Yeah.
they had a Swiss mushroom burger thing, and I was like, that sounds fucking delicious. That's probably the worst thing I've eaten. And
Greasy.
it
Was
was
it greasy and oily?
super greasy. I did get some chicken tenders though, and those were fire. I feel like you can't fuck up chicken tenders though. Like if you go to a place that fucks up chicken tenders, that's the place you just don't eat at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's
That's what
been in the fryer for about 10 and a half minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fucking knocking on the table.
Clunk.
Dude, speaking of chicken tenders, you can't tell me that Channing Tatum and Danny McBride and This Is the End isn't like one of the most underrated and yet iconic scenes
Yeah.
ever. This is my Gimp Channing. Hey, what's up, guys? And he called it like an hour and a half earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
He's sick. I'd be a warlord. Have Channing Tatum as my Gimp or something.
I guess they did an interview with Channing Tatum. And like, he was like, they got a call from Seth
Rogen drunk at like 3 a.m.
Got a weird idea for a movie, and I need you to play a part that's going to be all out the wall. Yeah, absolutely.
That makes me like him a lot more.
I was going to say, Channing Tatum seems like the type of guy that's like, I may not want to hang around him a lot, but I definitely want to kick it with him.
Yeah. Good every now and then, Hank.
Exactly. How's your week been? Yeah?
Fucked. How's your week been?
It's Wednesday? Bro, so I've swapped up some medications for the back. I have not slept today. So I got like a power nap in this morning for like an hour. Crash for like, I took a mini nap for like 30 minutes in the afternoon. But I'm currently like coming up on like 39 hours of no sleep right now. I'm just ready to rock, dude. Ready to go.
Get out the fucking tinfoil.
Let's go out. Another 24. Let's go, baby.
We're diving deep.
I don't know what it is. I'm not a big fan of whatever they put me on. But holy shit, dude. I will tell you right now, I do not understand how medicine has come, like our like just all the fucking medical in the world has come so far in like 100 years. You know what I mean? And like when it comes to medication, they're just fucking barbarians throwing axes at things. And they're just like, that's stuck, go with that. It's like, all right, whatever.
Yup.
Not a fan. But what are you going to do? It's either,
hopefully live.
I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore. The idea is that take the medication as a guinea pig to hopefully reduce the pain in my back or just live with pain in my back. Because Department of Medicine, so I went over with my doctor and I'll have still requested for the MRI stuff, but I still haven't got it. He consulted with Department of Medicine. So there's compression in the disc on both sides, not just on one side, but the one side is more compressed than the other, which is why I have the pain only in one side of my body. But Department of Medicine says I'm too young for them to just jab a bunch of needles in my back for the epidurals, because once you start that process, you're on the track for what would eventually become surgery. So now my back issue is now actually considered chronic. And so like it wasn't chronic 4 years running, but now some guy has got a stamp of approval on it says
but
chronic.
now you've got fucking Dr. Dre on your lower back as a tramp stamp.
You know, and it's like, okay, whatever it comes out to, chronic pain. So now the idea is that because of my age, once they start doing the epidurals, you can only do that so many times before you cause so much scar tissue that you're just like funneling yourself into what would be surgery. And so that's the idea of all the medication is like that's half of it, you know? And it's just like, it's so bizarre, dude. It's so bizarre. It's just like, that's not working here. Try this one. That's not working here. Try this one. And it's like, the idea is they want you to do more physical therapy and try more medications so you can weed out all of the potential causes, because they also look at the sense of like the epidural stuff, which I guess they don't really talk to people about. It's not a very common thing, but it does happen. And it happens a lot more, I guess, in younger people, that when they do the epidural steroidal injections, some people stroke out. And so because they stroke out, it's like, well, we don't want to force a stroke on a 35-year-old kid or 34-year-old kid. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I got that. Totally understandable. So what's the option? The option is just keep fucking taking.
Meanwhile, they've got like a fucking Dead Sea Scroll full of like medications. Like, what if we given him already? And there's some fucking 18-year-old MA who's it's her first job in a doctor's office. Like, I think we scribbled down he can't take this. And he's like, okay, we'll give him this, and this then.
My doctor,
see what happens.
we sat in the doctor's office. I was sitting with my doctor talking. And he was just going through the list. He's like, okay, we tried that, 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 we tried. And then he was like, I don't think we've tried this. Oh, well, this one's kind of like that one. So you had like a negative effect to that. Okay, skip that one. So we tried that, we tried that, we tried that. And I was just like, and here's the thing. Do
you hear yourself talking? Does this sound as crazy to you as it does to me?
I was like, you get paid a lot of money for this, right? Like this is right. So the problem is that doctors also will no longer prescribe opioids for back pain. So I guess it's a big thing that like doctors and everything.
Thanks, fucking middle-aged housewives of America.
Yeah,
you ruined it for everybody.
Fucking pieces of shit.
Fucking Karens running around with your Oxycontin in minivans.
God damn it, man. So pieces of shit. At least I could be high and have fun while being in pain 24/7.
I just immediately went to, you've seen that video of the Karen driving her car with like the backs open. There's no wheel on the front and she's just driving 65 on the freeway. You're high, lady. I'm not high.
Oh, Christ.
They say laughter's the best medicine, and that's why we're here.
That's exactly right.
We're here to cure Trev.
Yeah. I just laughed through it. But they've stopped prescribing opioids for back pain because the idea is that the opioids actually don't do anything for back like discompression like this. I guess it's not just the discompression overall that's causing the pain. It's because the discs are compressed against nerves that the opioids don't actually affect any nerve pain. So like most opioid pain or opioid medication that goes towards pain is something that is like muscle based or skeletal or something that like actually affects you in that type of way. So when it comes to nerve pain, like I'm having with this, because the compression
nerves aren't even going to get reached.
Exactly. It doesn't do anything. So it's like, if
it makes sense, but at least you kind of feel cool while it's happening.
Well, that was my whole thing. I'm just fucking, whatever. You
don't want to say that to a doctor. You're like, well, I'll still try it.
Well, I told him it's like, it's okay. You don't have to prescribe it. The shit's all over the streets anyway. I can get it anywhere. And he was like,
fentanyl's not that bad, right?
Small doses, everything in moderation. So what they've done now is that the idea of swapping over to nerve pain management is fucking brain pills. it's antidepressants, mood stabilizers, bipolar disorder medication, anti-seizure medication, anti-fucking convulsion medication, all these different crazy fucking medications that affect your brain, because all it does is stop the beta block, or it's like a beta blocker. So it stops the beta receptors in your brain from being able to register the nerve pain. It doesn't get rid of the nerve pain. It just allows you to manage it. And so they keep putting me. So the thing, I'm probably crazy. I probably could benefit from having some of this stuff, but it's like affecting me in a negative light. Every time I take these brain pills, like I'm just like mentally out of it. Like just like living in a fog, or like one day
I wanted like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Right.
But instead I'm like Mr. Hyde.
I'm not even that. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of like, have you ever seen Aliens 3 where Ripley goes in the room and they're like
There's the one pregnant amoeba looking one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you feel, man. It's so fucked. So it's like, it's this whole thing where like the last one I had before was like making me super not like, okay, when we came down for the podcast and we went out to Chili's the next day, remember I was telling you, I was like, I felt super hungover just, and I hadn't even drank that much. And I took the next one, same thing. I was just like affecting me negatively. And like I was,
and we died like all day.
Yeah, I was dead all day from it. So put me on this, on another one outside of that. Then all of a sudden I was like not a person, bro. I was just like, just deadpan everything. So then this one I've taken now, I've lost all motivation. So like now I'm just, it's like some mood stabilizer one. What is this? Dualoxine, generic for Cambalata. I don't fucking know anymore, dude. I don't know. I look it up and it's like, oh, it's a mood stabilizer, blah, blah, blah. Used specifically for sciatic nerve pain. But it just completely kills all of my drive and like to do anything. I open up a video game, close a video game down. Open up edit, close an edit down. Go to watch YouTube, can't click on a fucking video to watch. Like just completely like dead. I'm just like that. This is not the answer. I would much rather be in pain forever than not have a brain.
TikTok.
Yeah. That's social media.
Write that down, government.
Yeah. Here's a stimulus check and brain pills.
Yeah. No, I don't think I will. Stares at the fucking wall for 5.5 hours. We did it. Fuck you, China.
Well, I stopped taking the brain pills because I was like, I don't like the way it feels. And now I'm fucking 40 hours of no sleep. Dude, this shit.
Without the pills.
Without the pills.
Oh.
This is some fucking weird shit, dude. I will tell this is a PSA from, you've already peaked gaming because we've got some type of medical background. I don't think anyone should take this shit. I mean, I get it. Okay, there are some people out there that need this medication for bipolar disorders or mental instabilities and things like that. Totally understandable. But when it comes to nerve pain, I don't think that this shit is the answer. I don't think stopping, well, and I guess it all depends on, I mean, because the idea is like, you go through so much pain, you're ready to kill yourself. Maybe you need the antidepressants, you know? But, whoo, dude, what a fucking event.
Have you tried holistic approaching this?
Yeah, I've got crystals in my ass.
I just meant marijuana. in the words of Nate Dogg. Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I've tried. I don't like the high. Also, the problem is that with the job that I.
Okay, but like the high versus
the brain,
staring at
okay, yes, I agree. So
I get you're both dumb, but at least this one, SpongeBob's cool.
Yeah, the issue also comes into like the job that I work. So I have to manage pain throughout the day on a job site, overseeing people using machinery and shit like that. I can't be that guy. Like, all right, man, get the backhoe over here. I need you to climb on this fucking roof and find the leak, bro. Like, I can't do that. Shoveling fucking chicken sandwiches in my mouth all day.
It's like Tommy Chong directing a bunch of fucking forklifts.
I can't do that. So I have to find an answer to be able to manage pain throughout the day and then come home and then manage pain otherwise. And then, like I said, smoking weed, or like I tried CBD or like CBN or whatever the fuck it is, or some other, there's a few other fucking things I've tried. Can't eat gummies because my stomach's all fucked up. I don't know, man. You know what fucking works? Alcohol.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a bad road. But it's also like you can't drink alcohol while taking these things because the effects are so fucking. That's how like people just end up killing themselves. So it's like I'm not trying to die. Like, I don't want to be in pain. I just want to be able to sleep in my own bed. I live in this fucking chair at nighttime because I can't lay flat. Because if I lay flat on my back, my spine presses down against the sciatic nerve and it just keeps me up all night. And I can't lay on my sides because my hips are fucking dying. And I can't lay face down because then the pressure of your back doing this, it's fucked, dude. It's fucked.
Did your doctor watch our podcast?
He watched me.
Recommend this episode?
He watches me hobble into the office. I'm like, "How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, okay, come on in."
Just put on all of your gear that you have and see if he catches the hint. He's like, maybe I'll check out this patient. And he's just like, fuck, I didn't know it was that bad. I should start paying attention while he's talking.
Well, after seeing the MRI, he like put me in a full like physical, like stripped me down. He's like, we got to check a bunch of things. He's like, because I'm worried now. He's like, are you like dragging your leg at all? I was like, well, kinda. I was like, when I wake up in the morning, like it's dead. Like I'm just like I'm swishing my way to the bathroom because the leg doesn't work for the first like fucking 20 minutes of my day, and I'm hobbling around. Well, so they wanted to check strength because I guess if you lose strength, like unable to like push or pull on the leg while you're like doing things, because it's numb, it's dead leg 24/7. But they were saying specifically like if you lose, then they would skip all this stuff and go straight to surgery, because that's usually something that's like not only is it against the sciatic nerve, but it's also pressing against the spinal column nerve, which then can lead to full-blown paralysis of your lower half. And so they did a strength test and they're like, no, you're fucking strong as a horse. Like your legs are fucking powerful. And I'm like, yeah, I work out. I walk all day. I'm up and down the stairs. I'm just in pain. And they're like, okay, well, because you still have strength, we can't then skip all this stuff. We've got to go through the proper channels, do the medication.
Can we redo this test again?
I'll fucking just limp ass around. Although at the same point in time, I don't know if I want to do surgery either.
No, I know. You're in a rock and a fucking hard place.
And this is like they've classified
everything that I talked to everybody at my work about you, trying to get like anybody's fucking opinion. Fucking,
it's all the same shit. And the problem is, so this is classified as chronic pain. I suffer from spinal stenosis of the sciatic nerve caused by degenerative disc disease. And I'm just like, so this is how it's going to be forever. He's like, yeah, it is only going to get worse as you get older. Cool. Maybe I can be Professor Xavier with my bald ass head. Just give me a wheelchair.
Hey. I can 3D print you something sick.
Yeah, let's go. So that's my life.
Do we just call it here? How do we come back from that?
Talk about games, man. It's a gaming podcast.
So, yeah, in other news, another Make-A-Wish kid died this week, but they got to swim with the dolphins.
John Cena couldn't make it.
Fucking, you ever see Shane Gillis's stand-up?
Oh,
I'll have to send you a special. Is like when he was like younger, he used to coach like the Special Olympics, and he was like a basketball team. And he did like a bit. He's like, dude, the two things those guys love: tits and John Cena. All they talk about is like, there's a lot of pretty girls here. What do you think John Cena's doing? And he's like, dude, I just looked him straight in the eye and said, if you see John Cena, you better run. You got to get a lot worse before you start meeting him. Fucking. So good.
It's too funny. So YouTube did a thing. They removed Hogwarts Legacy from a category. So you can still upload the videos, but you can't classify the video under Hogwarts Legacy anymore.
Wow.
I thought it was a problem. I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's a fluke or whatever. All the videos, the category no longer exists. So I think that series might be kind of dead for a little bit. I'm gonna probably now I can kind of enjoy it and maybe just do highlights.
Officially surpassed me. I'm not even allowed to watch these videos as they're coming out anymore. Yeah. It's starting to just spoil it for me because I've been lazy and I haven't played it in 2 weeks.
I did upload today. I uploaded a new Nomad.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
And someone commented.
I like it, and I like it even more now that like The Last of Us has been going.
Yeah,
because you and Trader Hugh, you're like this close away from being fucking the two guys from The Last of Us. Like you're just waiting for him to cave, and he's Nick Offerman, and you're the guy in the hole. The next thing you know, you're sharing wine together. You're coming on to him, and you see every ounce of him wants to fight it. You just need to lean in and just break that barrier, play some Linda Ronstadt, and get to going. I was crying laughing because like I can't remember what you said to him, but I was like, "Oh shit, that's Bill and Frank."
Is it the one where he's like, "Oh, if you don't find what you need, I can get you whatever you want. Like, can you get me a gyrocopter for nothing?" It's like dead silence. All right, silence speaks 1,000 words.
Yeah. But seriously, do you want to come with me?
You can come right now. Get you out of here. You come with me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. I think I'm refining that love again for that game. I think it was just we hit it so hard. I thought the Hogwarts game was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be controversial, but I thought it would be more of like a fun thing to do for the channel. But I think we just need to get back to the bread and butter. Make the 7 days videos, make the fucking highlight stuff, play our stupid games. It's all right. It means I can just play Hogwarts and enjoy it now.
Yeah. It also means I have to talk to our publishers about all the fucking transcripted episodes being put out as a box set.
Yeah.
Kind of kills that.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I can still put it out, but it's dead. I haven't even got a chance to play Atomic Heart yet. I mean, I've had chances. I just have not.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
We
just need to just make a dramatic jump. You keep playing Hogwarts, and then but you don't record until you have Avada Kedavra. And then you go back to exactly where you left off, same clothes and everything. Like, hey guys, hey, woke up feeling a little funny today. Dead. And you just call him by the fucking Hogwarts. That was a wrong thing to say, but it was. I had the joke. I started the fire. No pun intended. Woo!
Oh man,
this is where we get it. This is where it gets us.
Real spice. But yeah, I mean, so outside of that, I mean, I think the channel will do fine. I was talking to Audrey about it. I was talking to her friend. I was like, I'm really coming to the point where I was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was like, what direction we were trying to do anymore. So I just like, I just sat down and I was looking at stuff to try and edit. We have so much fucking footage edited or like recorded, and it's like almost overwhelming because it's like, where do you start? There's just so much shit to put out because there's been so much cool things coming, like Sons of the Forest, like Atomic Heart, Hogwarts, 7 Days to Die, fucking. We were playing, we did the drunk night with Goose Duck. We've been playing First Class Trouble. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that we've been doing and having fun with that. Like, we recorded. I'm like, God, I was in the moment. I was having so much fucking fun. Like, I want to get that out there. And then it's like, so you're just like, then you're just. You're stuck in this like position of trying to do too many things at one time.
Sensory overload.
Yeah, and it just like, and then it literally becomes overload to the point where you're just like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. And I've been playing Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? It's like,
I got a plot of land, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Bro. Okay, so I know this is a fucking total nerd out thing for MMO. Player housing is pretty fucking cool when you actually get into it, because I think personally, like, once you've done all the raids and you've smashed all the shit and you've cleared Savage and you've got gear and you're literally just waiting for the next patch to come out, like, yeah, you're gonna grind out the other classes and stuff like that, try and go, but it's just it just becomes this cycle and this loop. So then, like, what's the next thing from there? Well, kind of like player housing is kind of cool, because you just get this empty plot of land, you put a house on it, and then you start making it look however you want. So I made like a tavern with like a downstairs. It's really fucking cool to be able to do that. The problem is there's only like 900 plots per server, I think is what it is. There's 900 plots per server, and each server has, 2,000 players on it. So if you have the money, which for a smaller plot of land is like 3 million gil, it's relatively easy to dump that money into trying to get a plot of land. Well, they changed the system. So now instead of you having to be there when that plot goes live to just click the button as fast as possible and you're the person who gets it, they've started a lottery system. So every empty plot of land, you put your gil down, they run a lottery. If your number gets pulled, you get the plot. So when the game first came out in 2010 for 1.0, they didn't have player housing, but when they revamped it in 2012, I think, for Realm Reborn, or 2010 for Realm Reborn, I don't remember. I was like one of the first people on Genova to get a plot of land at that point in time. And I had it, but I took a break, and what they don't tell you right off the bat is you have basically like 60 days to log in, or your plot is forfeit and they just put it up for sale. So since that time, 2010 or 2012, I can't remember what it is, I've been trying to re-get another plot of land for player housing, and I just happened to get it like the other day. So it's like a big accomplishment on that.
I was gonna say, so this was actually pretty big.
It actually feels
like 8 years
yeah, it's like 8 years in the making. It felt good to get. So I just spent fucking all day playing Betty Housewife and just fucking making this dope ass fucking place.
What does that remind me of? You spent too much time decorating. If only there was a little Deke running around in Final Fantasy 14. I'm in my room of requirement.
Fuck, I did too. I spent so much goddamn time in the room of requirements. But the minute, like I was saying, the minute you figured out you can change the way things look, and then you could change the color of things, there's like a whole fucking 2 hours that I had to like cut out, because I was just like, and then when you get the animal sanctuary and you can start putting things in like statues and building things in the animal sanctuary, I
forget about it.
God damn it. I forgot all. That game has everything. It's got player housing. It's got transmog. The only thing I need.
Oh man.
Oh fuck. So bad. So bad. So, did you see the yeah.
We gonna talk about it?
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
NFTs are back in gaming, baby. Let's go. We were hot on the scene saying, guess what? NFTs are gonna be the future of gaming. We talked about Ubisoft Quartz. We talked about all of this. Fucking crypto kitties. What was it called? Axiom Infinity.
Yeah.
Fucking we were at the forefront.
We were.
Fucking reporting for you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Absolutely ground
floor. It only
floor.
took about a year and a half to really come to fruition, but now the doc's on our side.
Dead rot, man.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think about it from the hacker perspective until you said that. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, so we were talking about it. It's like,
how are you going to be that?
So the doc came out with like a tweet the other day, and he was basically saying, I think Dead Drop is going to be the biggest change in gaming, specifically because of the idea that how dope is it going to be for you to loot an item that's on the blockchain, and then you extract with that item and it be worth $100,000. You know what I mean? And so therefore the player base has this incentive to want to play and want to like grind it out, because there's a potential for them to actually earn money. So not only do you get a good game that's a fun, and from the doc's perspective, being, Guy being a past developer for the Call of Duty, because I think he was Advanced Warfare. I think he designed the maps on Advanced Warfare. And something else. I don't remember what it was. But I mean, he's got enough knowledge of the industry to probably be able to actually build a game that would be worth playing. He does this for a living. He streams video games. He tries all the new shit out. So like if he can take the best parts of all the good games and actually make something out of it, that sounds like a dope ass fucking game. It to a degree. The doc's off his rocker, man. I think he's fucking going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it is what it is. Adding NFTs into it though was also the next big thing of like that's just a money maker on his end because it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. I think they've missed the bubble on NFTs
just a little bit.
If had they been in this position a year ago, and he was saying that, maybe. But I think too many people have a sour taste in their mouth from just NFTs being a scam in general.
Yeah.
Basically, like I get it.
Yeah.
Like you want to have something, but that fucking overinflation and evaluation of everything that everybody bought in on and then just got held like, wait, what do you mean this isn't worth $4.5 million?
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's take it a step back from like people making millions and millions of dollars. The game costs you, let's say the game costs you $40. What if you extract with enough items like how you would get skins in CS:GO and you can make up $5, $10, $20
like Ubisoft and stuff,
right?
Because Ubisoft was saying that it's all like rare skins or like limited skins that only like these amount of people have. Treating them as like a utility that way, I get.
Sure. Because again, like we said specifically, the item and the art itself is not the important part, right? It's the actual blockchain. That's what makes you the money. The item is just some fucking piece of art that they stuck to the blockchain to give it some internal value within a game. So it doesn't really matter from that end, because like we were talking about before, is like the only reason the blockchain makes any money is because of where it is on the chain itself. So if the game was to die, because we were talking about this before, what happens when the game dies and you can't use your art anymore? Well, you'd still have the blockchain that would be worth whatever, but you can't sell a blockchain of value without it being worth something outside of just having the blockchain, I guess. I don't know. It's a stupid fucking system. It makes no sense. The more it's
you sound like somebody in a pyramid scheme trying to tell somebody how it's not a pyramid scheme.
That's exactly
No. What you don't understand is like these people down here are giving you money. But they have that diagram like flipped upside down.
Exactly.
So really it's more of a funnel.
Fuck, man. I understand the appeal of it too, but I also think the doc has laid the groundwork for it being an NFT based game and he's probably dumped so much money into it now that he can't not have it be an NFT game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that's what we were talking about. It was like, well,
and it could also be something that where like the blockchain and everything has already been developed, is already like in the source code.
Absolutely.
Redesigning it now was like a full fucking ground up thing.
Absolutely. I wouldn't put it past it, because I guarantee you every item that they put as a loot based thing in the game is probably tied to that in some way, because there has to be a way for you. That's also another big thing about it, right? We were talking about that with Web3, where that shit is not very secure and people can snag, because your portfolio is open to pretty much everybody. And that's how people were putting those fucking fake NFTs in that were hacking people's accounts, and they were ripping all their fucking NFTs from. That's how Seth Green got his shit stolen. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's things like that like make it so sketchy in general. But then there's also the sketchy part of it is like, when you're looking at NFTs and you have your own wallet and everything, that's its own separate entity, right? Like you fucking get yourself a Bored Ape or whatever it is. Okay, it's its own thing. But now you're playing online with fucking people. And how often do people snag information all the time? They'd have to have, like, I wouldn't even give a shit about what the game does. I just want to know that their security or their anti-cheat or whatever it comes out to is fucking perfect. If not perfect,
Kind of gotta be. With that
yeah,
on the
it's
line,
got to
you know?
be CIA shit. You know what I mean? NSA level. Because like we were talking about, so the doc says, oh, well, an item you can extract with is worth $100,000. What the fuck would keep you from not cheating in that game?
Yeah.
I got out before my count because how fast do you think people are getting banned? And we'll tie this into the fucking Tarkov thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Because how fast do people actually get banned in video games? Like we play Overwatch or we play PUBG or whatever, and like you find an obvious hacker, you report them. It still takes like 3 or 4 days before you get that notification that, hey, that hacker was actually cheating. We kicked him out of the game. Dope. So what takes you from extracting with $100,000 item, instantly selling it,
Yeah.
and then getting your money's worth, and then getting your account banned?
That much, I better have a direct line to the anti-cheat people, and they fucking black bag the guy on stream, pull him, and execute him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, are you kidding me? No.
Yeah. So it's like, if you just remove the NFT aspect of it and had it as a game, Dead Drop might be cool. Dead Drop. But just that idea, and we know that those people that are going to play the game are the same people that play Tarkov, the same people who play Call of Duty, same people who play fucking Apex. They're going to have cheats, and they'll do whatever is necessary to make sure that they can cheat. And if not just the fact that it's a game that probably runs off of the same fucking engine, same type of design as Call of Duty or whatever it comes out to, the fact that there's NFTs tied to it, I want to sit back and watch this train wreck happen in slow motion. It's going to be like sitting in fucking Ohio right now when this game comes out.
Man, we're really hitting the low-hanging fruit on this one. Just cancelable offense after cancelable offense.
When I posted that one, it's like another train got derailed in Ohio. And Cliff was like, Ohio's just stat padding now.
Oh, man. Let's rack it up. Fuck it.
There's a theme from a video game. It's a Call of Duty game, I think. It's either Call of Duty or Medal of Honor or something. Train's coming, like you jump off the train at the last minute as like it like crashes in a building. And the title was like, when you just want to go out and do some train spotting in Ohio. It's just like crashing everywhere. Oh fuck.
Oh.
So tying in to that idea of video games and how fast people get banned. Tarkov did a fucking massive band wave.
Yeah, I think they're up to 6,700 people.
Now, is that 67 including the 3,000 from a couple days ago, or is that 67 on top of the 3,000?
I'm guessing it's on top.
So like 9?
No, including.
Okay. Because
as I've been seeing the updates, it's been kind of like just like a rolling ticker.
Okay.
Like I think it was like the first time I saw it was like 3,000, and then it was like 4,200. Now it's like
6,700 player accounts banned for hacking.
At the time of the 4,200, wasn't there like 3,000 new accounts made?
Yeah.
That being said, I'm still yet to run into one.
I mean, kudos. You gotta take the wins when you can, or you just don't know.
Yeah,
you just don't. I mean,
Tarkov is one of those games
you just
where
die.
It's like where you just die. There's no kill cam and stuff like that, so you're like, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, there's obvious ways that kind of like make sense, but like, you know, if you get run up on out of nowhere, you know what I mean? That's probably pretty obvious. But again, the problem with Tarkov is you just don't know. Unless
I mean, there's times where like you're literally just running and a scav with the most cracked fucking aim is just on a hill like this, and all of a sudden he's like, you know what, dead. Okay. So maybe I just don't take it all hard. I'm like, I'm just used to this shit.
Yeah, very true. But I mean, that is one of those things too, where like you look at it and it's like, I think I said this to you. It's a Russian-based developer. The tin hat has got to come out because I have two theories of why this hasn't happened. Either A, the developers don't have time because Russia and Ukraine are in the middle of a bunch of bullshit, or, whatever it comes out to. And they're just like, out of sight, out of mind. If we don't dick with it, it won't matter, Or, I don't know, the Kremlin's got it fucking opened up because they're like, a bunch of people in America play this game. Let's get all their information. I don't know. Who fucking knows at this point?
Illuminati. Fucking. Yeah.
6,700 fucking accounts, though.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. I mean, but it's got to say something. It's got to say something. First off, the question has to be, how big is that player base? Because I don't think they have a concurrent number count anywhere. I don't think you can find it. Unless it's coming directly from them.
I think only they know.
Yeah. So,
it's not a Steam game. It's not like any other launcher. It's like it's their own. Like,
no.
You give us a banking password, we tell you if you can play.
Yeah, pretty much. And that in itself means that it's a big enough game that there's got to be at least on any given day 500,000 players.
Yeah, I think it's probably a safe assumption.
I mean, I'd say probably less than that, but close to it. I don't think they've ever broken 1 million. Especially because it's got a buy-in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a pretty substantial buy-in.
Pretty substantial.
Especially if you want to take it serious,
Yeah.
And VOD is what, like 100?
Yeah. Well, and not only that, let's take a step back from there, because it already has a reputation of being an incredibly difficult game to play. There's not casuals buying this game. You know what I mean? There's not a ton of casual people that are jumping in on this.
400,000 average daily players.
400,000 average. And that's worldwide too, because they got a few different servers. Whoa.
What's going on over there?
Sorry. It's a hugging video. Okay, so 400,000. Roughly. And that's probably inflated numbers or whatever it comes out to. So realistically, on average, daily player base, probably around 300 to 400,000. 6,700 is a spit in the ocean. That's not that bad. That's a pretty substantially small number. So it makes sense why you would never run into them.
Well, and that being said, I'm not up there. I'm not very high level, and I'm sure that there's some kind of like
MMR
in there where it's like, and it also does like depend like what map you choose and stuff like that. Like
time of day.
I'm out on like the fucking super what time of day you play. Like fuck, it's way harder if you play a scav run like during the week, and then you play one on the weekend. You're like, what the? Where do these people come from?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get some stuff.
Yep. No, I understand that, but that's its own thing, and is the player base is small enough at specific times, specific maps, that if you are running into a cheater on every map or roughly every map, or like Goat was saying, where out of 125 raids, 60 of those 60% of them had hackers on them, and he's only picking specific maps and specific times a day to hit it, then the question also comes into like, where's all the rest of that, the player base at, and where are the hackers at during that time period? I don't know, man. I think it's a good. I think what happened, even all the controversy and everything, I think if everybody can get off their high horse for a second, Goat's viral video did something good for the video game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
6,700 accounts got banned. I mean, yeah, sure. Enough people rebought new accounts, but keep the fucking momentum going.
Money out of their pocket,
Yep. Yeah, and then just keep it going. You obviously have the ability and the knowledge to ban the accounts. Keep up with it. The more you do that, the more, if you keep getting the same guy over and over again and banning the accounts, fuck, man. Like, eventually, I have to assume eventually someone's gonna be like, I'm fucking done. If they're a hacker, I would just be at the same point as I'm fucking done. Find another game to go hack
Or
in.
IP ban them, or
Yeah. Yeah,
hardware ban.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that would work with a game like Tarkov.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
It'd be tough.
I'm just
Spitballing. Yeah.
I think I'm doing the same thing they're doing. Like, what do we do here, guys? Like, I don't know.
It's not keeping
Nick,
people from.
Nikita's just rolling in a pile of rubles. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, do what you want with the game. I don't care.
Well, and that's the thing about it, right? They banned a bunch of accounts. Like, it's a moneymaker for them too, though, because they banned a bunch of accounts and then people rebought. Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
it was tight. Don't fix it too good.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It's exactly right. Keep it going for a little bit, you know.
It's like a shady car mechanic. He's fixing one thing, but he's also simultaneously fucking something up. It's like, you'll be back in a couple 100 miles.
Tightening a bolt and loosening another one.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh man, have you played any Tarkov lately?
Yeah.
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 I finally uninstalled Star Citizen.
Oh.
I'm out of space, man. I got a 2 terabyte hard drive on the way, but I got to do a fucking swap. Just run out.
That's fair, because we're Sons of the Force players now.
Have you played anymore?
No. I've been. It feels like you could probably play solo, and it'd still probably be fun. I just had a lot of fucking fun with all you guys.
Yeah,
it's way more fun when everybody's fucking like, look at this fucking 3-legged bitch. All the jokes, all the fucking like exploring together, all the oh, look at this. It's just more fun with people.
It absolutely is more fun with people. So
I'm excited. There's already pre-orders for servers.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to integrate it once they're further out for beta. There's a lot more content they plan on releasing.
Yep.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. So
it's not Nightingale, but
it's not. And like we saw Nightingale devs, you sent me that thing. They're still planning on being 2023 at some point in the beginning of the year, which means
first half they're saying. I think it's just Steam's like terms of agreement or whatever state, like, if you can't give us this, you have to do like a TBA. You can't stay, which is cool.
Yeah.
Totally respectable too. God, I'm really hoping that one fucking just.
Yeah. It seems like it'd be really fucking good, and it looks good too. I mean, I'm still waiting to see like an open beta or something from them.
Or any
more gameplay.
Anything. Let fucking what's that guy? ESO.
Yeah.
Let him and like a couple other people just have like a day. They come, they sign a fucking NDA. They just do some screen caps.
Yep.
And fucking put it out there.
Yep. I mean, that's a big thing about it. I just want to see more gameplay of it. Like, I mean, we haven't seen anything. They're still planning on releasing it early access sometime the beginning of the year, but we haven't seen anything. No videos, no new gameplay, no new mechanic stuff. It's just in this
all the same stuff that's kind of been going around for 6 months now.
Yeah, at least. So now it's questionable. It's like, are you on crunch or do you not really have a game to put out? I know. I started playing Sun Solo a little bit. So I found that there are 3 different spawn locations that you can spawn at. One's either in the snow mountains, one's either in the forest, and one's down at the beach. All have their own beginning opening things. But I also found
sounds nice.
Beach was kind of cool. You just fucking fall into the ocean, and then like guys like getting crushed by the fucking helicopter as he just drowns underneath it. You can't get out, and you have to like. The helicopter's filling up and you like kick the glass out to get out of the fucking helicopter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool fucking opening. All of the beginning openings have been dope. Like the one on the mountain, so the one we didn't see, the one on the mountain, like you fucking get shot or whatever and like you hit the side of the mountain and like barrel flips out and then like it's like teetering, like it kind of catches wind again and then it starts to go and starts to flip again and then it just jettisons you out of the helicopter and you're just flying and like you just see people like ragdolling inside the helicopter. It's like, holy shit, dude. And then the one we saw where you fucking land in the forest and the pilot goes to get out and just fucking hits the branch on the way down, and then the door just whacks him in the head. Dude, holy shit, man. But all of the rest of the location, the spawn locations, the caves, the items that you need are all in static locations. So no matter where you wind up on the map, all of those
to get certain things you have to go to certain
so if
places.
you need to go get the shotgun, the shock stick, the flashlight, the rebreather, they're all in the same area. So you could beeline it to certain places once you know where they are to acquire your items, which is kind of cool because it does take, like, the first time
big map.
Yeah, it's a big map. So the first time me, Aaron, and Cliff played it, we were just exploring, finding shit. And then so when me, you, and Sean played, we landed in a different spot. So we were exploring a completely different point. So now that I was playing it solo,
and we were living a good life,
dude.
We had a nice little homestead going. Yep. Fucking fish were just running up to us. Deer were literally fucking swimming around. We had supplies in abundance.
Yep. So on my playthrough,
you have to forage like peasants.
I beelined it to a couple items that I needed, and then I started exploring the map just to find like a dope ass location to build a home. And so I was just like, that's all I wanted to do with it.
Did you find that Goldilocks spot?
I found the Goldilocks spot. It's on this like little lake bed that overlooks like a fucking waterfall that goes off into the river down off the side. It's like surrounded by trees. There's like an island in the middle of the lake. It's like, and when I got there, the sun had just started coming up. And so it was like this like all inspiring moment. And I might have eaten a couple too many brain pills. And I was just like, I'm so happy.
Meanwhile, the game's like on this monitor.
I was just on cloud nine. It's like eating a bunch of ketamine, bro.
This is fantastic.
But yeah, so I started doing that, and I was like, this has been kind of fun, you know, just being a fucking woodsman.
A woodsman.
Because the thing is like I've figured it out. Instead of telling what's his nuts, Kelvin. Kelvin to go and collect logs by chopping the trees down. Chop all the trees down for him, and then just tell him a location you want him to put the logs at. And so as you just chop, he just picks them up and takes them over. And it's like, oh man, it made it so much easier. So I was able to put a house together relatively quickly. I got fucking three-legged bitch ran up and then took off. I was like, okay, cool. So cool game. I want to play more of it. I definitely want. I think everybody's planning on trying to play it this weekend sometime, but I'm going to be out of town. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to leave. I'm going up to Portland on Friday. I'll be back on Sunday.
Nice. Portland, the promised land. Home of
Woods.
I was gonna say Antifa and the Proud Boys.
Oh yeah, that's right. God, whatever happened to them?
I think they're still going.
Are they?
For a long fucking time, like because there was like Antifa would have like a rally and like Proud Boys would have a rally like at the same time, and they were just like constantly fighting, and they were on the news all the time. And then like the whole world kind of like oh, okay, calm down, and everything calmed down for a little bit, and then every now and then like yep, they're still at it in Portland. Like there was just always like, new videos. You're like, fuck, you guys are still fighting. It's like the Hatfields and the McCoys, a fucking blood feud that's gonna go on for 100 years.
Where was it like a while back where like that like militia took over a section of the state?
Oh, Seattle?
Yeah, it was Seattle. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
With that fucking SoundCloud rapper had the PPP loan money and was handing out fucking guns out the back of his Tesla. Declared himself the warlord.
Oh God, man!
It's gonna be so wild, like explaining this to like kids.
Just trying to explain the pandemic in general to future generations is gonna sound like a goddamn. Like, it's going to sound like someone just high of shit just wrote a fucking short story.
Dad, can you tell us about COVID and what it was like? Well, me and your Uncle Trevor were sprinting through Tijuana, just trying to get across the border.
Suddenly
there was no more toilet paper. We don't know why.
We gained 50 pounds and drank.
We just came back and you couldn't go outside. There was no toilet paper. Bidet sales skyrocketed. And everybody was just getting money to stay home. It was weird. Tiger King was a thing.
Yeah.
Can't believe he is a senator now. Fucking,
He had a music career.
it probably still does.
Yeah.
I bet he's doing like the fucking Mac Dre recording behind bars.
Yeah.
Hold the phone closer to the glass. Just spitting that fucking fire.
I wonder if every beginning of his song starts with a rawr.
Speaking of tigers, Tyga and Avril Lavigne are dating.
Bro, right? What in the world? I mean,
Who the fuck connected those dots?
I don't know how. I don't even.
Hey, you, rack city bitch.
I mean, that's cool. Avril Lavigne's looking good for her age.
Well, you know she's a robot, right?
Mm-hmm. She's dead, right?
Yeah,
That's
the thing, like,
yeah. She died.
She hasn't aged in so long because they killed her in 2004, replaced her with a robot.
It was like
that shopped at Hot Topic and sang catchy pop punk songs.
I remember that whole thing came out and like I was like, this can't be real, and people are fucking dead on it. There's still that you could probably find a 2005 HTML page written by some high school student that's probably still live. On
you could probably go on there and really piss some people off by saying the Earth is round too.
Bro, how far have we fallen from God's grace?
As soon as you said that, I just thought of this video of this guy wearing he had like a horse bridle and he had like hooves on his hands and he was like kind of running on his hands and his feet in like this latex, like PVC, like skin tight suit, neighing. And the quote was just like, just asteroid is now. Fucking, what's going on in this world, man?
I don't know, man. There's a destabilization of mental institutions in the 1980s.
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, I just have back pains because they're just giving these out.
Everybody has chronic back pain.
Oh Christ, man. It's so stupid. I just want to go to work, make money, and play video games, man. I don't care about the rest of this. Fucking hell.
When face hurts.
Yeah. Oh, this is needed.
So next week, you're going to be gone all weekend?
Just for the weekend, yeah. I'll be back Sunday afternoon. I think I fly in around 1. I don't leave till Friday until like 10.
I am Sunday through Wednesday.
Oh, fucking A. I've got some work going on down in Davis on Monday. I've got an apartment to re-put back together. But should be relatively easy. So I'm down for gaming as deep as we can possibly get. I want to play Suns.
Yeah.
I want to play Suns.
Let's get a crew together. Let's fucking get weird.
Get super weird. And I found out that it is incredibly easy to have multiple saves.
I say just fresh start. Get as many people as we can.
Yep.
Odd.
Yep.
We have a build team, an exploration team.
Yep.
And then once we just have like some fucking groundwork going, we go hit it fucking hard. I want to dive in those fucking caves. I want to stab babies.
There's a shark you can fight.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
I think Aaron.
I want to be like wrist deep in its fucking gills, fucking shoving my fucking thumb in its eye.
I think
also, when I say stuff like this, I think about like those Joe Rogan clips where they take
Out of
everything out of
context.
context,
Yeah.
but they just like mash it together.
Yeah.
It's like a bear just biting on your nuts. And then it shows like fucking like Sarah Palin or something like.
Oh Christ.
That's the goal. Get big enough just to have somebody parody us like that.
Yep, I would love it. The goal is to stay alive for another year.
Laughter's the best medicine. Asteroid down.
Laughter and money. I just need to win the lottery. Yeah.
It's just do what Magic Johnson does. Eat that shit.
Yep. Yeah, sleep on a bed of it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, wrap it up.
If you made it this far, nice.
Do we start? Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Maybe don't start them on this episode.
No.
But tell your friends.
I want
It started off dark, kind of took a weird turn. Ended on fucking gimp suit horse creatures.
I want to be so big that there's people shitting in stalls at airports, just like, hey, watch this channel. Just underneath it.
So like the senator foot tap.
Yeah. All right.
Hey. Or that's us. We just have a QR code slagging it. Hey, follow me.
I've been in an airport bathroom for a week just getting people to subscribe.
Bye, kids.
All right, we're out of here. Bye.
Bye.